Welcome to Photoshop, and today we're going to take a look at targeted adjustments inside of Adobe Photoshop and Adobe Camera Raw. So targeted adjustments are newer to Photoshop. Now they've been around for a while, but they weren't out when it originally came out. And so I'm going to show you what they are. Adjustment layer here. And it's going to bring up the adjustment layer dialog box here inside of properties. And normally to adjust this, we would just go into the curve and make those adjustments. But a targeted adjustment is this little hand with the little slider thing. You're going to click on that up there, and then you're going to go to the area that you want to adjust. So let's say we want to make this field darker. We're going to come down here, click, hold, and then drag down is going to make it darker, and drag up is going to make it lighter. So the target is wherever you set it and click. Now notice I'm clicking and holding to do this. So it's a click, hold, and then drag down, and it's going to make that area that you clicked on darker. Now it is adjusting other areas. So where I clicked here originally was basically in these midtones. And so it's pulling this area down. Now, as I pull that down, notice because it's a curve, it's also adjusting your highlights and your shadows as well. And then I could come in here to the shadows and click and drag up. And then you can see over here, it has brought the curve back up to the area. Now, if I want to do it in the highlights, I could come into a highlight, and then I could simply drag and adjust and change my highlights as well. So that's basically how targeted adjustments work. Instead of just manually adjusting your curve, you're coming into a specific area. So let's say I want to make this sky darker. I click on the sky and I drag down, and it's going to make that area of the sky darker. Some people like this and some people don't. Truthfully, I don't use it. But the reason that I don't use it is because I've been using curves the other way for so long, I just don't even think about it when I'm toning. A targeted adjustments, and you want to do it in Adobe Camera Raw. So let's say this was our raw image, which it's not. I'm going to actually go back into Adobe Camera Raw. And what will you'll be able to notice inside of Adobe Camera Raw, you also have the ability to do targeted adjustments as well there. So this right here is your symbol for targeted adjustment tool. And you would click on that, and then you can come in here and click and drag and make that area darker, or go up to make it brighter. Same thing if I wanted to go into the shadows and make them darker, make them lighter. I'm doing a targeted adjustment, and it's manually adjusting that stuff for me. So this is your target adjustment tool inside of Adobe Camera Raw. Hopefully that's been helpful. You learned a little bit about how to do simple targeted adjustments inside of Adobe Camera Raw and Adobe Photoshop. If you have any comments or questions, you can leave those below. And as always, don't forget to subscribe.